Yeah, this week has just been a really, really crazy ass week. Honestly, we lost one of the greatest player pimps of all time, Hugh Hefner. If it wasn't for this man, that man right there, I would never been in like crazy ass perverted '90s kids years, especially my teen years. I was a lot worse until I was 19. I finally lost my V card in college. I'm not gonna tell you how they did that because fucking it's kind of private and very, very personal. You guys don't need to know that information. But other than that, friends, I was hoping it wouldn't like, get all statically like the way it is. But unfortunately, that's kind of what's coming down to. That's why I decided to do the audio reactions instead of me not showing my face, which sucks ass because you can hear the audio pretty well, but I don't know, the visual aspects of this camera's not that good. But other than that, another reason why I'm being really, really quiet as fuck right now is because one of my roommates is sleeping next door, so I gotta kind of keep it low to a minimum. And it's a death battle video. It's been like out 3 days. By the time this video goes up Saturday, this is usually Wednesday and Thursday, and normally I can't do videos on those times. That's why I probably don't get that many reactions and stuff. It's got almost like 800,000 views at the time of me watching this, so it might have been a big deal. I'm surprised. It usually gets over 1 million views after one day, and it's only 700. Right now it was 750 like 2 hours ago. Now it's like 800,000. That's pretty wild. But other than that, yeah, rest in peace to Mr. Hugh Hefner. He will be missed. And speaking of which, another big giant celebrity, even though granted I was like 4 or 5 years old when this happened, so I was pretty much a baby slash toddler as a 90s kid slash toddler because it wasn't until 95, 96 when I became like a 90s kid when I was like 6, 7 years old. That's the furthest back I remember, is probably 7. But the whole O.J. Simpson thing, he's being released out of this state where I'm at in Nevada. That's crazy. That's mind-blowing. It has nothing to do with the video, but this week has been insane, man. It's like the end of the world literally is happening. The past 2 months, we had so many freaking hurricanes, forest fires in half the freaking country, and you had 3 separate earthquakes in Mexico, where half of my people are suffering like a motherfucker. This whole week, this whole month even, has just been a shitstorm. Huge fucking shitstorm. I would talk a little bit louder, but I can't because my roommate's sleeping next door. But my God, it's really, really turned apart. I remember when I was like 16, 17 years old in the mid-late 2000s, when I was a 2000s teenager at the time. I used to joke and kid around. I was like, oh, I guess the end of the world's going to happen in 2010. I guess I was like, I would have never thought that 8 years later, just shit would be going down. And a lot of people say, oh, it had to do with the solar eclipse. I could get into a lot of conspiracy theory shit like Illuminati, New World Order, Freemasons, Rothschilds, globalists, banker cartels. I used to talk about a lot of that shit on my Criticism Guy channel, but I'm not going to make this a very impressive video because I'm here to do death battle shit. It's supposed to be a positive, good-ass time, good vibes. And it's funny, to be honest, I really don't give a shit about very much Smokey the Bear, but I get a huge crap about Scruff McGruff the dog, the detective dog, because in the 80s and 90s, I know he was really, really big because when I watched VH1 back in the early mid-2000s, a lot at that time, and MTV when I was real big into it at that time, it's a real dumbass, brainwashed teenager. I was a kid. I was 12, 13 years old. I didn't know any better, Now I'm a grown-ass adult at 28, going on 29 next year, which not that far from my 30s. So, it's a pretty big-ass deal, I'm not going to lie. That Scruff McGruff, I have more of a nostalgic connection to him than I did with Smokey Bear because it was, the 1940s or 50s, I think, when he got created. That's why that ad campaign mascot was like, only you are to detect forest fires. I didn't really have a lot of resignation. I know in the 90s they showed a lot of commercials of him too, but I thought he was a lot more corny and whack. He sucked ass. I'm sorry, he just did. I mean, I get it, protecting the environment's important, but never really struck a chord with me until I hit my 20s when I started going to college. And the college I was going to, the community college I was going to, had a really beautiful, vast amount of beautiful lands, Rockies, amazing, wonderful, nice structures of valley. It was just untouched by man. Actually, this one spot, I think around Utah, or I think it was, it's between like Nevada and Utah border, like the Grand Canyon area. I went to see there at one time. Most beautiful freaking thing I've ever seen in my entire fucking life, man. And it really sucks ass that shit has to go to waste because humanity destroys all of it. But I'm not here to talk about that crap. Speaking of which, I'm drinking Pepsi normal the time. Most of the time it's a Powerade or a water I'll have. And speaking of which, I'm actually eating a little bit of dinner right here. Not if you guys could see it. But, yeah. This is typical stereotype Mexican rice. And some Puerto Rican food. So one of my roommates over here knows I make really, really good chef-style, 5-star chef Puerto Rican food. Awesome. Benefits of me being Hispanic. I don't know. But, yeah. Long story short, this week's just been hectic and crazy. Let's get on to the death battle. I already skipped the first 13 minutes of this because it's just all pure commercial stuff. 3, 2, 1, let's get in. Let's get it popping, jumping, moving. Let's go. And hopefully this works. If not, that's going to be a bitch. Because I know it worked earlier when I was watching the first parts of the video, but I haven't seen the fight yet. So let's get into this. And hopefully this video isn't too bad because I know the audio wasn't too bad. So, alright, let's jump right in. Oh, I forgot to turn the volume up. Whoops. How the hell did I forget to turn the volume up? Oh, man. That's wild. Absolutely crazy. Back up my thing a little bit. Hopefully it's not too loud. If it is, I apologize. I don't want to blow your guys' eardrums. So not rest in peace, headphone users. You have been warned. I'm just saying, just putting it out there. So might want to turn down the volume a little bit. Oh, there goes Scruff McGruff the dog. I don't know why the volume's not playing. It should be playing. Come on. Oh, it's moving a little bit. It's weird. I got like the lowest resolution, and it's still going slow like that. I'm still trying to figure this out. I've been doing this for almost 3 weeks. The volume's got to be up. Come on. Alright. So now you know what I look like. There goes that. Probably going to have to do a 2-parter in this. I'll see you guys in a second. Because I really wanted to do this with my face cam on. Alright. See you guys in a minute. Alright.